Welcome to my channel, Light as a Feather Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I didn't get a chance to put up February 1st to the 15th. Usually I do bi-monthly, so I'm going to go ahead and do February 2019, so the 1st of February through the 28th. So first we'll start off with channeled messages, then I'll pull some cards and see what the energies say. I'm using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. I have a link below. If you do want to check out the cards or make a purchase, a small percentage will go to my channel that will support my channel. So let's start with the messages. So while meditating, my guide said, stop, breathe, and reset. It's time to review and analyze the situation. Regain your footing. Don't misstep. Don't lose your footing. So basically, whatever the situation is, I almost see like they're almost showing me somebody that's like running through like a wooded area, and they're getting to the point where it's kind of muddy, and like it's muddy and it's wet, and it's just like as you run, and you're just getting like more stuck, like you're tripping up on yourself. But they're saying is it's okay to just stop and regain your footing. You know, stop, reevaluate the situation, whatever the situation is. Just kind of relook at your game plan, if that makes sense. But I will pull some cards to see what the energies are saying in the cards. So for your bottom of the deck is King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, he or she is passionate, very creative energy, spark of passion. You know, this could be like your knight in shining armor, or it could be a woman. Just very fiery energy with the Three of Cups underneath. So he's the life of the party, and Three of Cups is a celebration. So like to just start that off with to see how that will affect our reading. So for the overall energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. New beginning, success, abundance, opportunity. It can mean just many things. Blessings just flowing into your life. You could have applied for, school, or, getting a new job, finding out that you got that scholarship. It can mean, all of those things. So this is wonderful, wonderful energy. So at the top 3 cards, those are for love and romance, whether you're single or you're coupled. And the bottom is going to be for work and finances. So for your romance, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. So romance is looking beautiful. I mean, right off the bat, you already have 2 aces. So Ace of Cups, I mean, this is the ultimate love card right here. I mean, whether you're single or you're coupled, if you're single, the Ace of Cups represents that you are fulfilled. You are happy with yourself. You're investing in yourself. You love yourself. You love the way you look. You love the way you feel. And if you're in a relationship, likewise, you have a partner that makes you feel fulfilled. You make them feel fulfilled. And with the Chariot, it just shows me that you're in full control. You're very grounded, listening to your intuition. Queen of Swords, this could be your energy right here. Communicating very efficiently. Between your communication and your intellectual, you analyzing things. It's just, you're basically in your element right now when it comes to love. And it can also be platonic. It could be a partnership. It could be family. It doesn't have to be romantic. So I'm going to get a few clarifying cards. All right, so the Ace of Cups, you have the Hermit. So with that, you know, the Hermit is all about going within. You know, I said earlier about investing in yourself, looking within, back to your channeled messages, just kind of analyzing yourself. Okay, so with the Chariot, you got the Two of Swords in reverse. So you're coming out of some situation where you basically receive some type of clarification. You know, you might have been at a point where you were at a crossroads and you weren't sure how to handle the situation. And you've gotten that clarity. If you haven't made that decision, you're making that decision. And with the Chariot, I mean, you're going like forward motion. You're like, you know what? I know what I got to do. I know what my plan is. And you're ready to go. All right, Queen of Swords, you have the Nine of Coins. So to me, that's just, you're in your element. I mean, just right now, it's like when it comes to love, relationships, family-wise, you just feel abundant. You feel abundant, you feel loved. You love people, people love you. Very fulfilled in that aspect. So the Ace of Pentacles, you do have the Strength card reversed. So with the strength card reversed, you know, anytime there is any type of new beginnings, you could feel vulnerable or some type of self-doubt, or a lack of confidence. Maybe you're just kind of questioning yourself, like, oh, you know, is this really meant? Like, I don't really know if I can move forward. You have the Two of Wands here, basically, like I'm kind of comfortable where I'm at. I don't really know if I want to move forward. Like, you kind of know what to already expect where you are now, and to move forward in a new territory is just, you know, it might be kind of intimidating. I'm going to get one more card for the overall energy. Okay, then you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this could represent your energy, or it could represent someone around you. With this King of Pentacles, it represents a stubborn energy. Someone could be a workaholic, rigid, ungrounded. So if this is your energy, this could be you tapping into maybe your self-doubts. You know, just don't allow it to, you know, become too extreme, because you don't want to pass up on your new beginning, on your new blessing. Or like I said, it could represent someone in your environment, and they could be adding to your self-doubt, and you're like, man, like you already have self-doubt, and then this other person is just, you know, almost like a bully in a sense, like they're not supporting you, or they could be causing these fears or these doubts. But don't worry about it. And it's definitely all going to work out, because, you know, pentacles are heavy. They're for the long run. Blessing from the universe. So it's definitely, you definitely have the green light. So at the bottom, you have the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and you have the Four of Cups. So basically, with the Four of Cups is kind of like, to me, is you could almost feel stagnant. It could be like a possible missed opportunity. It's kind of like the universe is presenting you with a blessing, but you're kind of like focused on the other 3 cups. And not to say, it's just kind of like, oh wow, like, look at that coming in. Like, that's not what I wanted. That's not exactly how I wanted it. So, if you get any opportunities within the future, you may not know if that's that necessarily that Ace of Pentacles or that new beginning, but any opportunities that come in, just make sure that you're really taking a minute to review and analyze, like the channel messages said, and see, just look into it further. Like, don't reject an offer before you receive it, because you could be missing out on something, and you may have already received it and not really replied. Maybe you're not taking it serious because you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So with that, that's just kind of showing like a creative block, especially when it comes to the work front. So some type of block. Instead of having a spark, it's just like a lack of creativity or no drive, or maybe this offer doesn't inspire you, but maybe you're judging it like a little too harshly. You know what I mean? You're just not giving it a chance. You have free will. I mean, you don't have to accept it, but I wouldn't just write it off so quickly. And then you have the King of Swords. So if you could see, he is charging in, taking names. So with him coming in like this, to me, this points to you're going to have vast communication coming in. And it could be in regards to this new beginning. It could be someone from the past bringing these messages in. The messages are going to be very clear. They're going to be very swift coming in. So I'm almost getting the feeling like you're going to have to make a decision. You don't have to make a rush decision, but you are going to have to think about whether you want to take this opportunity and move forward, because it is something, it is a blessing. So if you're not going to take it, then someone possibly is. And then you have the King of Cups, and you have the King of Swords in reverse. So with the King of Cups, this could represent your energy or a person around you. So the King of Cups, I mean, very emotionally stable, very grounded. Opposed to the King of Swords, I mean, with him being in reverse, he's kind of a jerk. I mean, the way he speaks, he doesn't think before he speaks. He has no regards for anyone's emotions or how they feel. But there's some type of messages coming in, and the messages are going to come in fast. I don't know if they're going to come in from this King of Swords, but he is there. It seems like there's a more supportive king, and then there's another one, and not that the King of Swords isn't supportive. He's just really no nonsense. He's like really about his business. So I'm going to pull a Law of Attraction card and see what messages come through there. All right, so we got trust, and I'm going to get one angel card. All right. So with trust, affirmation reads, I set my intention and I trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. So, I mean, that card is just beautiful, having trust in yourself, and abundance, which, I mean, that just makes sense because, I mean, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You definitely have all the tools that you need in your toolbox to be successful. Just make sure that, you know, you're not letting doubts or fears, you know, come in. And just remember your channeled messages. Stop, breathe, and reset. You know, regain your footing and, you know, come up with a plan so you can make a sound decision. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. All of my contact information is below. And till next time.